Variete isa na jaune.
hariho aho udashobora kuronka ikawa zigeze
Kuye mu mazi.
Aro?
No, I think we have to replace. Another model. Hey.
This is a disc pulper machine. This one is a copy of the old McKinnon, and it's built in Nairobi, Kenya. They just got it. Those are the discs, 3 discs. It's good. Hey. That is damaging the coffee a bit. Yeah, and here's the fermentation tanks. So they're using underwater fermentation, typical in Burundi, where they do two layers. And what you see here is all floaters floating on top. It's not filled with coffee like that. I'm not going to go in there to find out. Actually, maybe I will. Here. Let's see. Yeah. So maybe this is the low grades. And over here, this has more heavy coffee, so there's nothing, less floaters in there. Oops. They're dealing with the pulp that they'll make compost out of, the skins of the coffee. Those guys are taking out the fermented coffee that's already been double fermented and washed. So this is the first fermentation here, second fermentation. Big, long, wide washing channel down to soaking tanks. And out here, all the drying beds all around. This is a co-op we've been buying from for some years now. There's a job. This is Cassian, who's gives them a lot of advice. He's a real good technical person. Cassian, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for beans, roast beans.
Oh, whole beans?
They go through the machine.
Right.
But type of discs.
Yeah. Maybe they're losing some coffee.
They're losing a lot.
They're losing a lot of coffee. Yeah. So this is the danger of...
Change this.
Oh, we got
It's the danger of having a pulper you don't know well is you're actually sending a bunch of coffee out and with the pulp, which you use as compost, so you're really losing money for all the co-op members. They switched from a Colombian type drum pulper from Penagos, and then they are now using this one that they're not familiar with and having trouble adjusting it correctly. So this is where they take the coffee out. Yeah. And these are settling ponds here, and way down in there. These are ditches to clean the water, essentially, so they don't release it back into the stream. They have a series of settling ponds that it soaks through as a natural filter, and then it's planted with these grasses. That's a really good system. And we noticed their parchment coffee's really looking a little chunked up by the pulper, so it's good if Ram is here Cassian is here to help them. And they're just sorting some coffee on the drying beds. Yeah, this is a typical Burundi co-op near Ngozi, towards the Rwanda border. It's Dusangirijambo. Been here quite a few times, but every time it's a little improved, but they're definitely always a new challenge. Bonjour. Bonjour. Do be aware of the slippery component. That's coming from the guy that's fallen down at lots of washing stations before. So, never hurt though, not yet. They're bringing in some cherry for pre-sorting.
Oh, nani kwao?
Nabuzukuru.
Mwaba ni sawa? Ni sawa.
Ariyo perezida. Natsinduka tumaze nshira kuri federation ndazitoreho ndaye. Ubwo ndahangayitse.
Okay.
Yego frema, yashe mwoba mumfashije cyane.
Nega. Bebe muza muramusigurira urumva hariho nizihiye cyane.